Let's get at her.
From the Sony Pictures Studios, this is Jeopardy!
Here he is, the host of Jeopardy, Alex Trebek.
Thank you very much, Johnny. Hey, it's time for Jeopardy! So good luck to all our players.
Thank you, Alex, and hello, folks. It's time for game 43. My returning total is $2,298,000.
Categories are as follows. The 1940s. Fictional characters. Entertainment. Rocket science. Tool time. And let's take a look at our final category. Pop icons. Player one, you start us off.
Tool time for 200.
When it falls, you're fired.
Player one.
What is the axe?
Exactly.
Tool time 400.
It's the musical tool heard here. See?
Okay, here is the clue. Player one.
What is a saw? Seesaw.
Definitely.
Tool time 6.
A sharp twist of your muscle that might make a monkey out of you is this tool.
Player one.
What is a wrench?
Exactly.
Tool time 800.
Things on the up and up are on this tool. Honest.
Player one.
What is the level?
Hey, you're correct.
Tool time 1000.
To go at something full force is to go at it with this tool and tongs.
Nobody? Player two?
What is a drill?
Oh, regrettably,
No.
no. Player three?
What is a hammer?
Hammer and tongs.
Precisely.
Hadn't heard that before.
Pick again.
I'll take fictional characters for 200.
The title character in this Fitzgerald classic came into the world as James Gatz.
Player one.
What is the Great Gatsby?
Hey, you're correct.
Official characters 400.
She started sleuthing in 1930, and in 1991 solved her 100th mystery, A Secret in Time.
Anyone?
Oh my god.
This is what we
Nancy
wanted.
Drew. Okay. Try it again. Official character 600.
Answer?
Okay.
A daily double. Would you make your wager, please?
Join a rock star while I'm at it. Let's make it a true daily double.
Arkady Rinko, a Moscow investigator in this author's Gorky Park, becomes a seaman in Polar Star.
Player one.
Who is Martin Smith?
That's right. And you seem to know your literature.
Uh-huh. Official characters 800.
Treasure and Raise the Titanic by this author features salvage expert Dirk Pitt.
Player three.
Who is Clive Cussler?
Precisely.
Trying to be a little less dependent on the
Again.
clue history site.
I'll
But that
take
doesn't mean I'm going
the
to chuck it
1940s
completely.
For 200.
On May 13, 1940, this Prime Minister told Britain's House of Commons, "I have nothing to offer but blood, toil, tears, and sweat."
Player two?
Who was Winston Churchill?
Hey, you're correct.
The 1940s. For 400.
Popular songs of the decade included Tennessee Waltz and Deep in the Heart of This State.
Player
What
one.
is Texas?
Exactly.
Official characters 1000.
This Dickens character had great expectations until she was jilted on her wedding day.
Player one.
Who is Miss Havisham?
Yes.
Entertainment, 200.
LeVar Burton was a drama student when the role of Kunta Kinte in this miniseries made him a star overnight.
Player 1.
What is Roots?
Precisely. Pick again.
Entertainment, 4.
The play about this president who resigned opened and closed a few weeks before the Watergate break-in.
Is that it? Anyone? What we were looking for
Richard
was
Nixon.
this.
Okay. Entertainment, 6.
In this 1984 film, city boy Kevin Bacon moved to a small town that had outlawed dancing.
Player 1.
What is Footloose?
Precisely. Pick again.
Entertainment, 8.
A staff photographer for Look magazine, he went on to direct such films as 2001 and Dr. Strangelove.
Player 3.
Who is Stanley Kubrick?
Oh, of course.
Hey, you're correct.
Let's go for rocket science for 200.
The first stage of a multi-stage rocket, or an energetic supporter of a cause.
Player 3.
What is a booster?
Oh, of course. Booster.
Exactly.
Rocket science for 400.
Got local
Rockets get
basketball
their
on my
forward motion
TV.
From this, the JP in Caltech's JPL.
Player 1.
What is jet propulsion?
Definitely.
Entertainment, 1,000.
This title TV family lived in the Blue Ridge Mountains in Jefferson County, Virginia.
Player 2?
Who were the real McCoys?
No.
Nope.
I'm sorry. Anyone? What we were looking for was
The
this.
Waltons. Okay. I was thinking of the Brady Bunch, but no. That wouldn't make sense. Rocket Science, 600.
Rockets developed by William Congreve produced the red glare this man saw on September 13th and 14th, 1814.
Player 3.
Who was John Paul Jones?
Oh, regrettably,
Nope.
no. Player 2?
Who was Francis Scott Key?
Huh.
He's the one we were looking for. Yes.
Let's try pop icons for 200.
In 1988, this superstar released his autobiography, Moonwalk.
Player 2?
Who is Michael Jackson?
Huh.
Exactly.
Pop icons for 400.
Known as the Velvet Fog, he wrote the 1970 account of Judy Garland's life, The Other Side of the Rainbow.
Player 3.
Who is Mel Torme?
Hey, you're
Huh.
correct.
Never heard of him.
Pop icons for 600.
This singer was named Canada's Country Female Vocalist of the Year from 1979 to 1986.
Oh,
Player 3.
Who is Anne Murray?
that was not what I was going to say.
Precisely. Pick again.
Pop icons.
Reba
for
McEntire
800.
was it for the record. But I
She
think she's a little
co-starred as
earlier.
Auntie Entity
Or a little later,
in
I should
Mad
say.
Max Beyond Thunderdome.
Player 3.
Who is Tina Turner?
Yes.
Pop icons for 1,000.
Her 1987 album, Canciones de mi Padre, went platinum, although it only reached number 42 on the pop charts.
Player 1.
Who is Madonna?
Good guess.
No.
But it's not what we're looking for. Player 2.
Who is Linda Ronstadt?
Precisely.
Huh.
Pick again.
Updates for
I'll
Creative
try
Cloud, that's
the
why I looked away.
1940s for 600.
Things developed rapidly after this Edwin Land camera went on sale in 1948.
Player 3.
What is the Polaroid camera?
Okay, that's not what I
Hey,
would have
you're
said.
correct.
The 1940s for 800.
In May 1941, the Bismarck, a battleship of this country, sank the HMS Hood.
Player 2.
What is Germany?
Precisely.
Huh.
Pick again.
The 1940s for 1,000.
On July 1st, 1946, the U.S. detonated its first atomic bomb since World War II at this swimsuit atoll.
Player 1.
What's bikini?
Definitely.
Rocket science, 1,000.
A rocket's thrust may be measured in units named for this man whose laws of motion explain rocketry.
Player 3.
Who was Sir Isaac Newton?
Huh.
Exactly.
And the last
Here's
one?
the final answer on this board.
NERVA was a U.S. project to develop a rocket propelled by this type of energy.
Player 3.
What is nuclear energy?
Oh, of course.
Exactly.
So, player 3 made a move, but I still have the lead.
Okay, that's it for the Jeopardy round. Now we're going to take a quick look at the scores. Player 1, most impressive.
7,000 for me,
Still in the thick of it.
6,400 for player 3,
You're in last place
and
with
800 for player 2.
off first in Double Jeopardy. Ladies and gentlemen, it's now time for Double Jeopardy. Here are the categories for the Double Jeopardy round. Baseball's greatest...
I remember this category.
Just like Grandpa says. Around the dungeon. Oxymoron. Spouse in common.
Oh boy.
Here's the final category. Farms with M in quotation marks.
We know what that means.
How about baseball's greatest hitters for 400?
During his 24-year career, this longtime Cincinnati Red set a record with 14,053 at-bats.
Player 2?
Who is Pete Rose?
Yes.
Baseball's greatest hitters for 800.
From 1996 through 1999, he averaged 61.25 home runs per season.
Player 1.
Who is Mark McGuire?
Exactly.
Baseball, 1,200.
Only Babe Ruth and this former Braves outfielder finished their careers with over 2,000 RBIs.
Player 2.
Oh,
Who is Hank Aaron?
yep.
Yes.
Beat me to it.
Baseball's greatest hitters for 1,600.
In 1998, this Cub was named the National League's MVP with a 308 average and 66 home runs.
Player 1.
Who is Sammy Sosa?
Precisely. Pick again.
Baseball, 2,000.
Answer?
Yeah.
The Daily Double. Did you make your wager, please?
Let's make it a true daily double.
From 1950 to 2000, only Tony Gwynn and this Kansas City Royals player had a 390 or better batting average for a season.
Player 1.
Who is George Brett?
Definitely.
Got it. Just like Grandpa says, 400.
Grandpa says that this is the best policy.
Player 1.
What's honesty?
Exactly.
Grandpa, 800.
According to Grandpa, a stitch in time saves this.
Player 1.
What is 9?
Definitely.
Grandpa says 1,200.
Wherever he was, Grandpa would say there's no place like this location.
Player 1.
What is home?
Exactly.
Just like Grandpa says, 1,600.
The silent type, Grandpa says that these speak louder than words.
Player
Ugh.
3.
What are eyes?
Ooh,
Nope.
Sorry. Player 1.
What are actions?
Yes.
Just like Grandpa says, 2,000.
Completes Grandpa's fashion statement. Clothes make this.
Player 1.
What is the man? Clothes make the man.
Precisely. Pick again.
Farms, 400.
After Sydney, this city has the largest metropolitan area in Australia.
Player 1.
What is Melbourne?
Definitely.
Farms, 8.
It can be an Indian city or a type of fabric.
Player 1.
What is Mumbai?
Oh, that's it.
No?
Nobody? Here's what we were looking for.
Madras. All right. The other one. Farns 12.
By mid-1990, all of Liberia, except for parts of this capital, was controlled by rival rebel groups.
Player 2.
What is Monrovia?
Oh,
That's it. You do know your history.
Monrovia. For some reason, I was thinking
Try around
Montevideo, but that's in South
400?
America.
A prisoner doing a stretch in the dungeon may be stretched out on one of these.
Player 3.
What is Iraq?
Oh,
Exactly.
Iraq.
Around the dungeon for 800.
This small device puts a little pressure on your hitchhiking digit.
Player 3.
What is a vice?
No, that's
Nope,
not right.
not a vice.
Is that it? Anyone? What we were looking for
A
is
thumb
this.
screw. Okay.
Let's do spouse in common for 400.
This superstar is the spouse in common to Sean Penn and Guy Ritchie.
Player 1.
Who is Madonna?
Precisely. Pick again.
Farm 1600.
The northern portion of Borneo is part of this country.
Player 3.
What is Malaysia?
Okay, that's not what I was
You
thinking.
got it. That's the country we were after.
Oxymorons for 400.
Colossal and jumbo are oxymoronic sizes of this crustacean.
Player 1.
What is a shrimp?
Precisely. Pick again.
Farms 2000.
The Sultan of Zanzibar built a palace in this current capital of Somalia.
Player 1.
What is Mogadishu?
Definitely.
Remember that from the 2000 Tournament of Champions, a different category. Oxymorons 800.
The word oxymoron comes from two Greek words meaning sharp and this.
Player 1.
What is dull?
Exactly.
Uh-huh. Oxymorons 12.
Some football teams use an aggressive attacking one.
Player 2.
What is a defense?
Definitely.
I'll try spouse in common for 800.
Sonny Bono and Greg Allman were both married to this singer.
Player 2.
Who is Cher?
Yeah. Sonny and Cher.
Precisely.
I got a little thrown
Again.
off.
Spouse in common for 1200.
Amy Irving and Kate Capshaw have both made trips down the aisle with this director.
Player 2.
Who is Steven Spielberg?
Hey, you're correct.
Spouse in common for 1600.
Mimi Rogers and Nicole Kidman were formerly married to this actor.
Player 1.
Who is Tom Cruise?
Precisely.
Mm-hmm.
Pick again.
I remember Tom Cruise and Nicole Kidman. Oxymoron 1600.
George Romero made his 1968 horror classic Night of These Creatures in Pittsburgh.
Player 2.
What are the living dead?
Oh,
Definitely.
of course. Night of the Living Dead.
Oxymorons for 2000.
A woman of unconventional beauty may be called jolie laide, French for pretty this.
Oh,
Player 3.
What is ugly?
yeah, that's what I was going to say.
Precisely. Pick again.
Let's go for around the dungeon for 1200.
A flogging with this multi-corded whip may leave you with a different type of scratch fever.
Player 2.
What is a cat o' nine tails?
Yes.
Let's try spouse in common for 2000.
This actress, who's in a league of her own, has said I do to Jeff Goldblum and Rennie Harlan.
Player 2.
Who is Gina Davis?
Exactly.
Gina Davis, okay.
I'll try around the dungeon for 1600.
Answer?
There's the other daily double.
Double. Could you make your wager, please?
Betting it all.
This maiden is a hollow, spike-filled statue.
Oh, and I know
of
this
coffin
one.
In which a victim is enclosed.
Player 2?
What is the Iron Maiden?
Yep.
Yes. And the final answer.
The final one.
From the Latin for little hand, they're handcuffs.
Player 3.
What are manacles?
Hey, you're correct.
Okay. What I was hoping would be
That's the end of the
clear
double
sailing in a
jeopardy
final
round.
Jeopardy did not turn out that way.
Player 1, you've got the lead going.
29,600, 23,200 for player 2, 10,000 for player 3.
It's
I have a
time
feeling
for
that-
Final Jeopardy. I'll read the
I have a
category,
feeling that
then
player
give
2
you
is
a
going to
few
get it
seconds
wrong.
Consider your wager.
19th century presidents.
Go ahead. Make your wager. Player 3, could we have your wager, please? Player 2, your wager, please. Player 1, please make your wager.
He would have 46,400 if he were to get it right. I'm just going to go 10,400 because I have a feeling he's going to get it wrong.
Here's the Final Jeopardy answer. Good luck.
Thank you.
The 1853 novel Clotel, or The President's Daughter, alleges that this man had an affair with a slave.
Who is Thomas Jefferson?
Let's see how
Again, I am
did.
trying to be a little less dependent on the Clue History site, but that doesn't mean I'm going to chuck it completely.
That's correct.
Thomas
What did you
Jefferson
wait?
is right. Bet it all.
Player 2.
Didn't come up with anyone, and I was right.
Not right, I'm sorry. And your wager?
12,800. He's down to
Your question,
10,400.
player 1. That's it.
I got it.
Well done. And your wager was?
10,400 for $40,000.
Congratulations to our winner. Player 1.
So that's
Hope you all had
$2,338,000.
fun. See you again on Jeopardy.
Bye, Alex.
Hi, I'm Johnny Gilbert. Let's set things up before we begin our game.
So that's going to do for this one. So 40,000 for me is good. I've already broken $2.3 million, so I hope you guys like this game. I am trying, like I said earlier, I am trying to be less dependent on the Clue History site, and I like to think that it worked out for me. I only used it a few times. But one of these days I may go through it without having to use it, but then again, you know what? It's my channel, I could do what I want. But still, I had a good game overall, $40,000. So, thanks guys for watching. And remember, subscribe, helps the channel, and helps me keep my monetization status. And I'll see you all for game 44.